Alright, so in this video today, I'm going to be talking about the Houston Rockets dub over the San Antonio Spurs in Summer League, which saw them win 97-84 in a much better brand of basketball than what we've been seeing in the past two games. But overall, I'm going to break down what happened in this game, give my opinion on the performances. But before I do that, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's just get into it. So overall, much higher percentage shots were taken, which saw the Rockets as a whole shoot 35 of 80, which was around 44%, and 10 of 25, which was around 40% from three. Very solid team splits overall, which saw them take home the dub, as much better shots were taken and much better looks were created off second chance opportunities or certain plays being ran, which led to a lot more players being able to flourish and have efficient nights. But let's segue on to Mr. Third overall pick, Jabari Smith, and I feel like he played very well, and a lot of the overreaction, which I was saying was unwarranted, kind of backfired on those guys kind of now, because a lot of the shots he was missing last game that a lot of people were kind of jumping the gun on, he was making them this game. And although he had a kind of quiet offensive night, he still wound up with 19 points of 6 of 12 shooting, and also 66% from 3 of 3 of 5 shooting. So that's something you want to really encourage and highlight. But what stood out to me the most about Jabari Smith was his stellar defense. Now, there was a play that stood out to me in the fourth quarter. Please forgive me, I don't know the Spurs' ball handler's name, but Jabari Smith was on the guard. He was shuffling his feet very well, got the steal, which led to a Josh Christopher, I believe, floater or dunk, one of the two. And it really impressed me how someone with his 6'10 frames using his reach to stay in front of guards and also poke the ball and create instant offense off great defense. So this is something that really impressed me. And overall, his rebounding, he had 9 boards, I believe 4 of which were offensive boards, and his ability to kind of create second chance opportunities for the team is something that's going to be key, and it's an area the Rockets have lacked in. So if he can transfer that over next season to the main team with in the NBA, or am I saying main team like it's football or soccer like you guys will say, if he can translate this to next season when he's with the Rockets, when it actually matters, then that's actually going to be very beneficial for the team going forward. And I'm pretty sure Jabari Smith is capable of doing this. So the overreactions that I was seeing really weren't warranted. Jabari Smith is only getting his feet wet into the NBA, and overall his feet wet with the pros. And in my opinion, he's doing very well and is settling in very well game by game with the Rockets, and is showing you why he can do a bit of everything on the offensive and defense side of the ball. Another thing that stood out to me was his ability to get to the line, which was a massive point of emphasis for me, because I didn't like how he was very timid going to the rim, wasn't getting to the line enough. But we saw slight improvement in this game here where he got to the line 5 times, and that's an area of his game which he needs to kind of tidy up, because look at all the elite offensive players that get to the line over 5-6 times a game, and that's something Jabari needs to be able to do: initiate contact, get to the line. And I'm sure his offensive game will come along with that, because it just adds another dynamic which he doesn't currently have to the offensive repertoire. I'm trying to use big words now. But moving on to my guy Tari Eason. Another very solid outing right now. Like, he had another double-double, this time with 22 points and 10 rebounds on 9 of 16 shooting and 2 of 3 from 3, which is around 66%. Now, Tari's just surprising me every game with his ability on both ends of the floor, him being a very good offensive player. And I remember in the first game, I was kind of questioning his takes to the rim, how they were a bit ill-advised and very contested through contact. But in this game, he made a lot of those layups again. In the fourth quarter, he had a very, very tough layup, which I was like, damn, Tari really is like that. And like I said, his offensive versatility is just great, because he can be a dive and car. He can be, I could even see him in the regular season being in the short row in certain situations, because he can actually just do everything on the floor offensively. Not at an elite level yet, but at a suitable level, to the point where you feel comfortable being in catch and shoot situations, or taking a mid-range shot, or getting to the rim. So Tari is just someone who's really impressed me overall, and I feel like he really can translate this next season, but in this upcoming season with the Houston Rockets. But yeah, his 2 blocks and 2 steals was something that was very impressive to me. And like I said, the more I watch Tari play, the more I'm like, damn, this guy actually has a lot of potential. And I'm not comparing the 2 draft picks, but if one doesn't pan out, then Tari Eason, in my opinion, is going to be the kind of savory pick here. But as I was saying, Tari just doesn't fail to surprise me. He's been extremely great in every single Summer League game. Even if his shot was kind of inefficient in other games, he was doing other things on the floor which kind of make up for that. And he's showing you why he is a very, very solid player and will benefit this team going forward. Now, I really cannot be bothered to touch on every player, so I'm going to quickly summarize. Josh Christopher overall, again, I felt like he was forcing a lot of shots, however, did have a lot of hustle plays on the defensive end with a little chase down block at the end, which I personally thought was a foul, but it just shows the hustle he's bringing. Had a few rebounds in there, a few takes to the rim, which I was like, damn, Jaygup really got that. But overall, I like the aggressiveness he's showing, not particular with the amount of shots he's taking, but he is doing very well. Anthony Lamb is terrible. I don't want to see him play again. He should not be playing basketball. And Daisha Nix as well had some nice takes to the rim and was also very improved from what we've seen in previous outings. I just can't stand seeing Anthony Lamb on my screen anymore. I'm done with that. But yeah, solid outing for Nix overall. I believe it was around 7 of 15 with 18 points, hit a few threes here and there, and was very nice. You know, I do like Nix a little bit when he's actually on his game. Ty was also decent with a 8-point performance of 4 of 10 shooting, only attempted 1 3, which he didn't make. And like I said, I kind of see Ty as like a backup point guard, as this like ceiling, which sounds bad, but I said this when I saw him at Kentucky, so I'm not really going to expect too much from him. But just hopefully when he grows, you can see his ability to be a very natural point guard off the bench. But that's all I really got in now. Summarize the thing. Good win. Move on to the next one. Hopefully Anthony Lamb does not play and gets cut from the Summer League team. That sounds bad, but God, he's terrible. But nah, thank you guys for listening to this video. Give me your opinions in the comment section down below, and yeah, I'm out.